What you're about to watch is part of an online training that I do twice a month inside my Movement Makers program, where I coach entrepreneurs like you how to build an online movement, how to make money from it, and use it to make a huge impact on the world. Enjoy. Movement Makers, happy Thursday. How are we feeling? I love the hands. I love the vibe. I love the smiles. Guys, this is going to be a fun one. I'm both nervous and excited about this because we're going to dive into some new things that I've been working on. It's all in the context of still being thought leader, growing our YouTube channel. But I'm going to take it in a new direction that I think could be really foundational for the content that I start to put out more, and you guys get first access to it as usual, because you're Movement Makers, because you guys are special. So let me pop in, let me share my screen, and let's dive into this. So the theme was building our YouTube followers. Now, we've talked a lot about building YouTube followers. And as I was looking at the topic, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, this is going to be an easy one. YouTube, this is easy. You know, this is my bread and butter. There's so much I can talk about. But then I thought, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself, and I'm going to challenge the Movement Makers. This is not just going to be our usual session. We gotta level up. That's the theme. All of these topics we've talked about before. How do you grow your channel? That was session 29, pretty recent. How do you structure engaging content? How to pick better YouTube titles, editing, uploading, and paying attention to analytics. So I'm not going to talk about the things that we've talked about in here. So if any of these sound interesting, go back, watch the replay. They're all included. They're free as being part of Movement Makers. Yelena's linked it up. We'll put it again in the Facebook group so you have access to that. Okay. We're talking YouTube growth, but I'm going to take it in a different direction. The Thought Leadership Success Map. This is a visual. This is going to be something that ultimately I want you guys to have printed off in front of you. We're going to work on the design a little bit, but this is basically everything that we talk about. This is how do you build a business from your ideas. We're all thought leaders here. You're all trying to take the knowledge that you have and the care and desire to serve and help other people and turn that into revenue, right? Turn that into impact and turn that into revenue for yourself, for your family, for your business. You can continue to scale, hire your team. This is the whole thing that we talk about on one page, the Thought Leadership Success Map. So at the very top, which is YouTube, primary, it's 10-minute plus videos. We've talked about this before. I want you making YouTube videos. I want you making Instagram live videos, long form content. And on the left side here, at the top here, these are your options. So if you want to have YouTube success, we're talking about thought leadership content. You're coaching people, you're mentoring people, you're doing interviews with people, you're doing Q&As with people or your audience, you're doing biz dev. This means you're having somebody on your show that may not be the best fit for the audience or may not be a big viewed video, but it allows you to grow your business because of the relationship that you can have with them. And then you can document your process. These are the types of content that you can make for your long form videos. Okay. From there, that gets split up into micro content, right? And we've talked about that before. If you look at the analytics video, it'll show you how to do it. We're making micro content for all these platforms. Again, this is how we get to be on every single platform. Long form content that then gets split up. We haven't touched as much on this side. So what this should also do is lead to a lead magnet. We need to start focusing on building our email lists. We need to get people off of just watching you on social media and into your email sequence so that you can connect even deeper. So what we need to be doing is having lead magnets. And a lead magnet doesn't have to be as complicated as a full-on book. Like lots of people use the free plus shipping option. It's an entire book that you get for free in exchange for getting an email address. But this could just be a PDF. This could just be a bonus video. If you look at what I'm doing now across my main channel and my top 10 channel, we're creating a custom PDF for every video that we launch. So if you watch the video that went up last night, there should, I haven't checked, but there should be a custom PDF that goes alongside that video. So if you want the custom PDF, it has all the rules that are in the video. It has our 3 main takeaways, and then it has spaces for people to leave their key action items and takeaways. Now that's a lot of work. That's multiple people on my team that's working on it. So every video, think about that. So that's 2 videos a day right now. And that hopefully evolves to much more. but 2 videos a day at the moment we're making custom PDFs for, because the goal is to, yes, inspire people, but also to start to build our list. And so what you want to be thinking is, how can I, in the middle of my videos, right? If you're making this long form content on YouTube, how can you turn that into leads for your email list? And there's 2 ways to do it. The first is you talk about it inside the video. So if you are making a video, Tess this morning did a IG live about gratitude. So inside that, if Tess is talking about gratitude, what I'd love for her, and she's got this monthly theme of gratitude, she's doing 30 or 31 days of gratitude. I would love for Tess to have a PDF lead magnet for gratitude. Something that she can then collect. She's like, got her hands up. Now she's taking notes. I want a lead magnet around gratitude that then she can talk about in the middle of all of her sessions. So if she's going to go live on Instagram for 20 minutes, right? This falls up into here. Great. We can take some clips and take it to all the other social platforms, 30-second clips, pictures, images, etc. But in the middle of her IG live, I want her to say something like, and if you want my 7 ways to be more grateful, or 100 things that I'm grateful for in my life, to give people prompts, or the 10 questions you should ask yourself every morning around gratitude. Something simple. It doesn't have to be a big complex thing. The PDFs that we're putting out every day are just 2 pages long. So don't worry about having to be some giant thing, but we need to start getting people off of our videos and into our email sequence. Okay. So that's one option, is in the middle of the live stream or the middle of your YouTube video, you're calling out the most relevant lead magnet. If you only have one, that's the one that you talk about. If you've got multiple, you think about what the most relevant one is, and you tell people to go in the description to get that lead magnet. If you think about Zan and all of his frameworks, Zan is the framework king. Zan's got a framework for everything. He's got a graphic. He's got a framework for all of it. I told him he needs to laminate these things, and you're not allowed to talk without putting up the framework. Every time you mention the framework, we need a visual. He's going to get some. There's some of them. Look at all those, right? So all of those frameworks, there's more. All of those frameworks could be lead magnets. Like, those could all help Zan build his email list. Look at them. There's tons. Right? So that is a 1-page PDF. If Zan's going to show his, comfort zone lead magnet, where you got to go through, the fear zone, comfort zone, fear zone, right? Eventually till you get outside your comfort to the growth zone of where you want to be. If he's going to show that one, say, hey, and if you want this graphic so that you can print it off and have it on your wall, or put it on your cell phone, your computer background, I'm linking it down below. Go check it out. Zan's looking for it right now. He's trying to find it. I can see him. He's hustling. He's like, I got so many lead magnets. I don't know where that one is. Why'd you have to pick that one, Carmichael? What it does is start to get people into your ecosystem beyond just watching a content. So what that should do is lead to a very simple landing page that then you're capturing their email. And in the email, you're going to give them the lead magnet. Okay, you're going to give them what they promised. Once you have their email, then we're sending value emails. And the value emails are the sequence. Zan's showing it up. He's got it. There it is, Zan. The value emails are a get to know you. Value emails is, who is this person? If I was just on Tessa's gratitude stream or Zan's confidence stream, or I'm watching one of their YouTube videos, and I don't know you, it's the first time I'm meeting you, and I get your lead magnet, now I need to build the relationship. Like, who are you? And so this is where your YouTube videos come into play again. Everybody should have a YouTube autoresponder sequence, so that when somebody joins your email list, they get 7 to 10 videos from you with your story. And if you need help or support of what to talk about, go back to Built to Serve and look at the amazing content 10-pack. Because it's going to go through your who, your why, your how, right? There's examples of what to do. But basically, it's to get people into your ecosystem so that they know, like, and trust you. Like, who is this person? Who is this? I love Tessa's energy, but who is she? I don't know who she is. She has a chance to introduce herself to me. Same thing for all of you. That's what I want to see from all of you. A sequence of 7 to 10 videos that can still be just videos from your YouTube channel. Doesn't have to be anything that is just exclusive. These are the get to know Tariq, get to know Terry, get to know Zan, get to know Alex. Right? And then you can lead into your sales emails. And the sales emails are the things that you want to promote. So everybody here wants to promote something, right? Coaching, courses, memberships, books, products, services, whatever you've got that you're trying to actually get in front of people. This is the whole sequence for how to do it. All of our sessions have worked around these things in some way. And so I thought, hey, this would be good to have it all on one slide. So you're probably going to see some version of this slide multiple times as a reminder, as we keep going through Movement Makers, like, okay, here's where it fits. That if we're talking about how can I be a great coach, right? We did 2 sessions on coaching back to back, right? The 9-step process to be a great coach. How does that fit within this whole thing? Well, great. We'll teach you how to be a great coach, but you still have to make content and then split that up into micro content. And you need a lead magnet that then leads to value emails and sales emails so you can then sell your coaching. This is the entire sequence to start actually making money from your ideas. Okay. So maybe we'll pull that out as a separate PDF just for you guys, but expect to see more. I've never shared this. This has never been anywhere else. But I think being able to visualize the whole thing and where it fits and how all the little pieces of content fit is helpful. If you want to watch the full version of this video, as well as train live with me twice a month to help you build your movement and be around some other amazing people just like you, check out my Movement Makers program. The link to join is right there next to me. Can't wait to see you there. Continue to believe and go join.